Hello friends, welcome to this video on Python programming. So in this video we will see another method that we can use to find out the smallest element in a list. So we will use the sort method in this case. So what is the concept here is that, okay, we are given a list. Say we have a list 1 which is containing these elements, okay, 167, 789, 200, 45 and say 190. Okay, so we have a list like this and we have to find out what is the smallest element in this list. Okay, so what we will do is we will first sort the list, okay, and whatever element is present at the first index or the 0th index of the list, okay, that will be the smallest element because the list will be sorted in ascending order. So there are two ways to do it. One is, okay, you can sort the list in the ascending order. Okay, so let me say how to sort it in ascending order. So you can just do like this, okay, list 1 dot sort, and don't pass any parameter, okay, inside sort, just call this much. So by default there are two parameters that sort takes, okay. One is your reverse, okay, is reverse true or false. So by default it is set to false, so we don't have to worry about that. It will just arrange the elements in ascending order. And second parameter, okay, that sort function takes is a key, and in key you can provide some user defined function, okay, how do you want to sort the list. So that implementation you can tell in that function, but we don't need all that right now. Okay, so we will just sort the list. It will by default sort it in ascending order. And now let us print out, okay, what is the value of the after sorting, okay, what is the value of the first element of the list. So, and also let us print the list also, okay. So print list 1, and after we print the list, okay, we will say the value of the smallest element is equal to, and just put this in quotes, okay, and just give list 1 and 0th index, that is the first element of the list. Okay, let's save our program, command S, and let's run it. So you see that after we have sorted the list in line number 8, we have printed the list. Okay, so the list contents are 2, 45, 100, 167, 190 and 789. So you see that the list was sorted, okay, in ascending order, okay, and then the value of the smallest element was 2, okay, which is the first element. Okay, list 1, 0th index element is the first element, which is the smallest one. Now let's do the second method, which is descending order. So if you are doing a sorting in descending order, so your list will have the biggest element at the 0th index and the smallest element will be at the last index, okay, of the list. So in that case I can just do list 1 dot sort, okay, and let me give the reverse parameter, okay. So reverse, okay, by default it is set to false, but I want the list to be reverse sorted, okay, so that we get a descending order list. So set reverse is equal to true, okay. And now again let us print the list 1, okay, and I will say copy this line, and now we want the element, okay, which is there at the last which is the last element of the list. So how do you access the last element of the list? Which index it is? Negative index, right? You can use the negative index -1. So -1 will be the last element, -2 will be the second last element, okay, like that. So negative indexing I think you already know, so that's fine. So this will represent the last element of the list. So now if I save my program and let me clear the console and let me run it. So now you see in the first case, okay, the list was ascending order, okay, and the first element, okay, we took, which was 2, and now when we are printing in line number 15, okay, the list is sorted in descending order and the last element was 2, okay, which is actually the smallest element. So that got printed. So these are two ways, okay, using which you can sort the list and find out the smallest element. In the previous video, okay, we had seen how we can use the min function and find out the smallest element. In the couple of more videos, we will see some more methods, okay, that you can use, okay, in your code and find out smallest elements. So usually these questions, okay, will be asked, okay, in interviews, like what are the other ways, okay, what are the different kinds of ways, okay, that you can use in order to find out the smallest element or the largest element in the list. Okay, so that's all for this video, and thanks for watching.